Alright guys, the last day of the month, Monday, March 31st, and I got an order on freight. 22 bucks, picking up 2 garbage bins. I figured, you know what, let's do it, man. I wasn't even planning on working, but easy order, easy money. Let's go. So guys, the drop off is only about 3 miles away, 12 minutes, easy. I was already in the area when this order came out, and I figured, you know what, let me stop what I'm doing and pick up this order, because I was about to spend some money, you know, picking up some items for my business that I have down, you know, in the islands where I'm from, in the Caribbean. But the lines were too long, so I'm like, you know what, let me get out of here and make some money, you know. So let's go, man. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna continue working, but we shall see. All right, guys, here for the drop off. Let's stop by Chick-fil-A. Got me a meal. I was hungry. Yeah, my allergies are acting up, man. There's pollen all over the cars outside. Just nasty out here. I have no energy. All right, guys, got an order dropped off. See a nice picture there for you. And if I do anything else for the rest of the day, I'll let you know. If not, we'll just continue tomorrow.
24 hours later.
All right, guys, we're back online. We got a DoorDash shop, 2 customers, picking up about 16 items. Not going too far. Paying about 30 bucks. Let's go. Perfect order to start the shift, but not to start the week, because I did work a little bit. I did one order on Monday. Let's get it, man. Let's make this money. All right, guys, finished the shop. It's now 8:20. And we got 4 minutes. It says 4 minutes to the first drop off, so let's do that, and then we do the second one, and hopefully I could catch another DoorDash order or Target order. You know, if I could make $50 to $60 tonight, I'll be happy with that. You know, not trying to go too crazy right now. You know what I mean? Just want to start. It's hard to keep yourself motivated doing this though. The money is good motivation, but after a while, it's like, you know, you could burn yourself out, you know, you could. So you got to take it easy and slow down sometimes and watch how you pace things. See you at the drop off, guys. All right, guys, here for the first order. Let's get it done. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, you know, it's like, word, that's how it is. That's how it is. I'm gonna use my card for this order. This water. All right, guys, finished that, and DoorDash sent me an order for Halal Bros, extra $5.25, headed in the same direction. And I got a text saying the customer added an extra $6. I'll let you know if it's legit or if it was already incorporated. I don't know. So let's go to Halal Bros and then do 2 drop-offs. All right, guys, let's run into Halal Bros really quick, see if this order is ready. We're picking up for Michael P. All right, let's see. All right, guys, walk in, walk out. pull out the Grubhub hot bag, throw it in, and you know, dash it in there. You know, in the islands we say, just dash it. You know, we door dashing after all, you know. All right, we put it in there to keep it warm. Let's go. And confirm pickup, first drop off. Well, the next drop off is, well, it's actually telling me to drop off the grocery next, which does not make any sense. So, damn. It's actually going to Baldwin. Like, the Halal Bros is going to Baldwin, yo. That's a little distance. Anyways, 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the next drop off. Let's do it. The Halal Bros was actually after the grocery drop off. It seemed as if it was on the way, but it wasn't. I got fooled. I got bamboozled there. But it's okay though, because my shift is ending at 9, and by the time I, you know, swing back, it would be done anyways. My DoorDash schedule. All right, guys. See you at the next drop. All right, guys. Let's drop off the second BJ's order. So guys, the order did pay out $36.16. That was a nice order. Those are the type of orders I love to do. First order was $6 tip, second $7.41 with a $22.75 base pay. Perfect. Next drop off is 12 minutes away. Little distance, but it's okay. See you at the drop off, guys. I think it's leave at door, so you get some drop off action there. See ya.
24 hours later.
All right, guys, we are back online. The store on Merrick, which is my favorite store. I have 7 orders to pick up from this store, and that's a guaranteed $70 because they're all small and mediums and large. And then I have orders to pick up from 2 more stores, so I think we're already hitting $100 for the first run of the day. Let's get it, man. Talk to you more, the van. All right, guys, we all loaded up, 7 orders. Now let's get them dropped off. But before that, I gotta go and pick up my wife and son. So let's do that. Drop off number 2. My wife did hit me up and say she's running late, so I said, you know what? Let me drop 2 orders off. Guys, now I'm gonna run home. Hopefully, you know, I could add more orders to the queue, because the goal is to make as much money as possible today, you know. Maybe I won't have to go out later. I like going out for the late shift though, you know, but who knows. Guys, we're talking. All right, guys, got my son dropped off, wife dropped off. Now let's get back to making this money. So guys, the next stop would be store in Jamaica, 168. I had a pickup at Elmont, but I canceled it. It was going up to Manhasset. Manhasset's a little distance. Don't feel like going that far right now. So let's go. Let's pick up 2 more orders, get them dropped off, and get ready for the 11:04 drop. I realize the drops are happening a minute earlier now. Not 11:05, not 7:05, but 7:04 and 11:04. So, you know, let's go. Alright guys, we're back again. Let's pick up 2 orders, start making some more deliveries. He's putting a lot of soil in that. What is that, a RAV4? Yeah. Alright guys, we got some peat moss to drop off, so let's get that done. And then after that we have 3 more. I want to get those dropped off and get back to the store for the 11:04 drop. Alright guys. Whew. Alright. Next one, we're dropping off some insulation 7 minutes away. And then we're going up on the highway up to Oakland Gardens and Queens Village. Finish the route. Well, we'll make close to 90 bucks. It was gonna be 100, but I dropped that order going up to Manhasset, and it's a good thing I did. That would have messed me up. Big time. That would have messed me up. Sometimes you gotta make those kind of decisions, you know, you gotta drop orders. Don't be afraid, drop them. Alright guys, that insulation dropped off. I should have paid an XL, but they sent it out as a large. But guys, it is what it is, man. I just added 2 more gigs to the route. One from Jamaica, one from the one on Merrick. 1 XL, 1 medium. So, you know what that means? That means I'm locked in. 11 minutes to the next drop off. I'm basically locked in for the next drop. So I don't even have to be at the store. I'm locked in. That's what locked in means. Locked in means if you see an order and it's paying 9, 10 bucks, 12 bucks, and it's not the greatest order, take it. You're locking yourself in for when the better order drops. It works. It works. It's been proven, you know what I mean? So it's up to you if you want to take my word for it or not. But it works for me. So let's get these other 2 items dropped off and head back to the Home Depot, chill a bit. Maybe do a little bit of video editing if I have some time. But most likely I won't have any time. So guys, see you at the next 2 drop-offs. Route 1 completed. Alright guys, we picked up 6 orders. Now let's start doing some drop-offs, and we do have a pickup at the Jamaica store. So we're picking up from the same stores today. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, it's not deja vu. We are back here to pick up 4 orders, and once we do that, we're gonna be dropping off. So you're just gonna see the rest of the drop-offs, and then I'll talk to you another time. Whoa. 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 Pause on that lollipop, yo. God damn. Alright guys, couldn't record because my hands were full and we're packed to the rafters. As you see, we picked up 2 trash cans and we picked up another step ladder and we picked up something small. So, you know, Jesus Christ, what is going on with this dude? This dude's been acting suspect since I came into the freaking store. So yeah, man, the next drop off 5 minutes away, and then we're just gonna do all the other drop offs and that'll be it for the shift. Quite successful shift if you ask me. Almost 200, and then definitely gonna go back out later just for a little bit, do some DoorDash orders. I'm enjoying working the DoorDash app these days, I'm not gonna lie. You know, so guys, talk to you in a bit. All right, guys, gotta drop off there. Let's go. All right, guys, dropping off some peat moss and some garden soil. Let's go. Put on your gloves so you don't get dirty. Eight minutes to the next drop off, guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, another one down. We have 4 more drops. Got an hour to do so. 5 minutes for the next drop off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back up to Oakland Gardens, and on the way back, I drop off the last order in Elmont and then pick my son up from school. Let's go. All right, guys, customer dropped me a $5 tip. Sweet, sweet. All right, guys, we have 2 drop-offs for the same location, equaling over $40, the 2 trash cans. So let's do it. All right, guys, so I just got this warning message that Walmart gigs, don't mark yourself early if you're not at the store. Like, don't mark yourself arrived if you're not there. That's that trick that we used to do. 8 minutes away, let's go. You know, so before they fixed it, when you get you have a lot of gigs, multiple stores, you would just mark yourself arrive and show up whenever you need to. But what they did, they fixed the system that you can't do that. Oh shoot, I was already going the right way, you know. I'm bugging. All right, 9 minutes away from the next drop off, and then I'll have 1 more and pick up my son. I think I might just have to drop this off and then pick up my son. I don't know, let's see. But yeah, they just sent out that warning that you could be deactivated if you mark yourself arrived and you're not physically there. You know, I've done that for Walmart a few times, but Walmart is one of them places you don't want to do it for, because Once you mark yourself arrived, these people, they start calling you. They'll actually bring the order out. They don't see you. They'll cancel the order. You see what I mean? And it's so stupid. The way Walmart cancellations is so dumb. So, yeah. And another thing, I don't know if I had mentioned that Rody had an update recently. And I thought that when they did the update, they actually took away the add gigs feature, but they didn't. I thought that one of those bins was an additional add-on. That was an add-on because Rody knew that I was going to that location, so they just sent me the other order that was going to that location, which makes a lot of sense. So I really love that feature, and I love when they send me extra large gigs. They never send me a huge one, but I've had a lot of extra large add-ons in the past. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that. 7 minutes to the next drop off. We're dropping off some soil and some mulch, and then I think that's what we're dropping off. I think so. No, we're dropping off the step ladder, and then we drop off the soil and mulch last. So yeah, see ya. Alright guys, last drop off, and then I have to rush to my son's school. Alright guys, that's it. And for some reason, I'm having doubts on whether that person had mulch and soil, or whether they had peat moss and soil. I don't know. I think one of the customers had peat moss and soil. But yeah, man, there's a lot of orders out right now. The noise you're hearing is the van when I accelerate. I don't know what the noise is. I gotta do some, digging. But I bought the van with that problem. So 15 minutes away, that's good time. Let's get it. Guys, before I leave you, I don't know if I'll go back out later. So, so right now it is saying that we made about $216 today, and they did have like one of the gigs where they double processed it. Like it was a $12 order, but they processed it twice. It came up as $25. So we probably made about $203 today. We hit 200 for sure. We definitely did. So let me double check that, because it came up paying me $25, and I know that wasn't the case. So yeah, they fixed it already. They fixed it. So today we definitely gonna make about 216 bucks. Awesome, man. Should I go for 300? Should I go back out later and go for 300? I think so. But I do need to check out the van though. Maybe I'll take an hour later, hour and a half later. Shouldn't take that long, but, and maybe do the last engine mount that I have at home. Maybe it's that, because it sounds like metal to metal. Even when boy, I'm telling you, it's not looking good. Even when I start the van now, I'm hearing it. Even at idle, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the exhaust a little bit more. It could be the exhaust, guys. But I'll let you know, man. I'm gonna do some digging, and I'll let you know. I wish I had a lift where I could just put it up on the lift and do some diagnosis, but not the case. Guys, I'll keep you informed, man. This is something you gotta deal with when you're in the transportation business. Problems. But it's driving, you know what I mean? Driving, shifting. So I know it's not the engine, I know it's not the transmission, but I can't figure out what it is. Guys, we talk. And it doesn't do it in reverse, so it's not the wheel bearing, it's not the axle. Oh man, it's a mystery problem. All right, guys, we are back online for the second shift, and we got a spark order $29.99. We're doing 2 small shops, and the last drop off is somewhere up in Flushing area. You know, a lot of highway miles involved, but we're gonna make this money. I'm gonna look to dirty stack it with a DoorDash order too, though. So let's go. All right, guys, so got the Walmart order shop, and on the way to dropping it off, I got a 7-Eleven. It's a 7-Eleven pickup on Instacart. I just opened the app to turn it off, and I got this order. It has alcohol in it. Gonna be a little complicated, but the drop off is literally right up the street there. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? 5 minutes away, let's get it done. Make some extra money, $6, but not as if I'm doing anything really. I just picked it up. You see what I mean? Picked it up, and I'm gonna, you know, drop it off on the way. So no work whatsoever. All right, let me see if I could get over that side. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna do this. Not gonna show you the drop off. I'm just gonna get it done and keep it moving. So guys, now I got here for the drop off. Call the customer, text the customer, no reply. I need ID to drop this off. It has alcohol in the order. What did they buy? Some type of Voodoo Ranger beer, and they're not picking up. They're not answering the text. Why did I take this order? Annoying. I didn't ring the bell. I don't want to ring the bell right now. Seriously. I don't feel like ringing the bell. And in the text, in the messages, it said, please leave food on chairs in front. Can't leave it. Got alcohol. Maybe I'll use my ID and drop it off, you know. Customer is 21, photos match, scan ID. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm just waiting for the countdown, but I don't want to return the items either, because I got places to go. I gotta drop off 2 orders. Yeah, hello? Yeah, I'm here with your order. Been here, calling, texting. Okay. Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I need the ID, okay? Fucking. Oh boy, definitely not worth the hassle, but it's good to make a little bit of money on Instacart too, you know. Utilize the app a bit. All right, guys, let's continue to the next stop. 10 minutes away. All right, guys, here for the drop off. The ring bell went off. All right, guys, let's close out today's video. It was a great day, man. Didn't work too much in the late shift, but still, just wanted to get back out, you know what I mean? Top off the day. Pause. Anyways, Roadie, $204.24. Oh man, I wish I just had all day to work. Roadie, I would have made $300 today because I would have been able to do like a late shift, you know what I mean? And I would have hit $300 on Roadie. But it is what it is. That's how it is sometimes. So we went out, did a Spark order, $29.99, Instacart 605. And oh, I just remember the customer gave me $5 cash. I didn't even tally it into the what you call it, today's total. I didn't. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna put it. What's this person on me like that? I'm not even gonna put it in today's total, guys. So we made a total of $240.28. And for the week, we go up to $556.33. I actually made a mistake and added Monday's $22 to the April tally. So I did a revised tally for April, and we had $533.83, which is $22.50 less than, you know, where we at for the week. We drove 82 miles today, so not bad. Not bad. We did really good. Happy about the haul. And I can't wait to get out there tomorrow and make some more money. Maybe tomorrow we make $150. Saturdays are like not my most productive day. But we're going to see what they do. Make $150. Let's see if we can make $300 on a weekend. If we do that, you know, that'll be an easy $800 to $900 week. And I need one of those weeks because the last 2 weeks of March wasn't good at all. You know, wasn't good. But that's how it is sometimes. I had a lot of things to take care of and had to make time for that. So guys, thanks a lot for watching yet another video. I'm your boy Dom. This is Gigabyte NYC. Like the video if you haven't yet done so, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace out and Godspeed. We gotta keep this thing going, gotta stay motivated. Because, you know, you don't wanna be living paycheck to paycheck, man. This thing, what I'm doing, puts me in a great position, man. I know it's the outro and I've already said my goodbyes and things like that, but one of my co-workers, he was saying he had to borrow $200 from his nephew who works at the job because he's late on his insurance. And I'm like, bro, you don't have no money. Like, that's crazy. Like, when you gotta wait till next week to take care of stuff, it's not a good position to be in, man. Anyways, guys, keep making this money, man.